Yes, sir. Very, very happy for you.
Well, thank you, sir. Because I'm happy to be here. This is crazy.
The reason why I had to do that interview is because it's a Monday morning, and the three people who would normally be able to do that type of interview are all have other obligations. And so I realized this was breaking news, and we were among the first to learn it. And I mean, you got to get the news out, somebody's got to do it. So here I am.
And it was on Friday when she said that, but he was like, TJ was over it. He was like, I'm done with her. I don't care if she's having fun no more.
Yes, you're back. We need you. He used to use this when he got photography in. He'd use this kind of area to lay it out and get packaged stuff together.
Yeah.
And we talked about, hey, we've got more of a use for video work. Can we make more use of the studio? Yeah. So this is a bunch of different artists that are here. They typically are here in afternoons, but I think there's about 15 different artists here. And so these are working artist studios. So somebody can walk in off the street and buy a painting, and also speak to the artist that works here.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat spot.
These are beautiful.
Yeah.
Brandon, you know Carl? What's your name? Carl Fox?
Did you go to South Moore, right?
I did. Oh, yeah.
That's where.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, there. Hey, how's that? How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. But just the idea that this is here is even.
Absolutely. Because I didn't know it, and that's something that I look at as the motivational stuff that I do. Pieces from stuff. That's something that you can start to on shirts.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Right.
You have an idea for.
Yeah, they typically do orders of 40 or more. So this morning we went and met with the new Board of Elections Director, Steve Hines. I recorded that on my phone. I uploaded it to my Gmail Google Drive. I went to our back computer and processed the video there very quickly, uploaded it to YouTube, created some cover art. You can come take a look at it if you can. Created some cover art. And now, and it's kind of hard to see, but now we're about to publish a story based simply on that short little video clip. We've done that all in about a total of 30 minutes time. So having a small office, we're able to move very fast in getting breaking news out and actually do it with a little bit of decent quality to it.
Yeah.
It's what I've been missing is the exact same thing I preach when it comes to social media. You know, you gotta practice it, you gotta do it, you gotta have somebody who holds you accountable, and I'm going, I'm not doing any of that when it comes to me
Right.
and my physical fitness.
Yes.
And so it's not a 2020 thing, it's not a goal or resolution thing, it's something that's been stirring in me for a while. Yeah, and there's two things that happened. I started reading a book, or actually an audio book from the guy, the CEO of the Disney Corporation, Bob Iger.
Okay, yeah.
And he talks about he's up before everybody, he's a 4 o'clock hour guy. And that's the first thing he does every day. And I'm thinking, here's the guy that runs Disney, you know, ABC, ESPN, Disney World, and the Pixar and Star Wars, you name it. The other one was seeing Kevin Hart. As busy as I am, I can't say I'm more busier than those guys are.
Right.
And they've incorporated it into their lifestyle.
Not because, and it's so incredibly cool that we're talking about this because Dee and I were just having this conversation. I said, you know what? There's really something I feel like I need to be in a place right now to where I am training early. Or if I'm not training early, get up early. I'm talking about get up at 4. Why? I need the time from 4 to 7 to things that I want to do. One of the things I'm really lacking in is exactly what that lady was talking about. Seeing me do the speaking and the feats of strength stuff. That's in my heart to do more than anything. But one of the things I lack is the time to physically do it. And I'm like, maybe I need to stick that the first of the day when nobody's bothering me so I can focus on it, so I can get it together, so I can have a package to begin to launch that to a greater detail.
Right.
But what you gotta have time to do it. You have to manage your time. You're talking about time management. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Be fine. Me and him run and get something in a minute. Hey, what we got?
Fire safety devices. So this is what you guys do all day?
No.
Normally we print screens.
It's different every day.
Yeah.
And it will be for a while. There's a lot of things to do around this building still.
You know, Gracie sent me a snap from here, from right here.
Uh-huh.
And was like, we miss you. And
Oh my
I got
God.
so cracked up because I like looked at BJ's face and I was like, BJ is like over it. He was, and it was on Friday when she said that, but he was like, BJ was over it. He was like, I'm done with her. I don't care if she's having fun no more.
Yes,
I'm
you're
never
back. I've been thinking about 2020 as the year that we talk about not just why we're doing it, talking about hyperlocal news, digital platform free, but also how we're doing it. I'm really considering thinking about this year being the year where we start sharing the ideas and practical tips on how we formulated it in the hopes that Small Town USA actually takes advantage of it. Because some communities like ours already has a print product, but we saw an opening for some competition. There are a lot of communities across this country that don't even have a local news organization. But if somebody knew how to create a newsletter, have the web interface, utilize social media, find the assets, and piece all those puzzles together, then maybe people in those areas could benefit greatly from being more informed. They might vote more, I don't know, but they certainly live more productive lives. So I really think 2020 is going to be the year that we start doing more of that.
Hey! I've been waiting for you to come.
I know, you have a good time?
We had a good time. I've been waiting to see you. I missed you so much.
This guy, she did not treat me the same way.
Did he lose control while I was gone?
He
Was it so bad?
I want to do a little video like him sitting on the couch, like looking out the window. It was like with some music playing. It was pretty bad. He was. You can't go on vacation ever again. Not without him.
Was he misbehaved?
No, he just didn't get anything done.
He was saving it all for me.
There were tears.
Well, I love you. I miss you. I'm glad to be back there.